everybody, this is Liz with Best in Magic Valley Business Spotlight, and this is Twin Blades Axe Throwing. All right, everybody, we came inside because it's freezing outside, and so we're going to talk to Matt. And Matt, tell us a little bit about Twin Blades Axe Throwing.
So Twin Blades is a mobile trailer that can be rented for private parties. We take it out for any sort of event. If you want to have a barbecue and have axe throwing, then we'll come to you and you can throw axes.
That's awesome. So what gave you an idea to have a mobile axe throwing?
There's nothing around that anybody offers that's mobile axe throwing. But we kept seeing like how popular it was at different parts of the country. Texas is big, Oklahoma's big. So we thought, well, there's nothing here. There's one in Boise, so we might as well see how it goes. And it's been really successful so far.
That's great. And how long have you had the trailer?
We just started in October.
Wow, that's really awesome. That's great to be so successful in such a short amount of time. So tell us, what kind of events do you mainly go to?
So far, we've done weddings, birthday parties. Right now, we're doing Christmas parties for the holiday season. We've done several community events like Oktoberfest or the CSI Harvest Festival, but mainly just anything that anybody wants. Birthday parties or weddings are always fun.
So weddings. Explain to me what we're doing at a wedding with axe throwing.
So the wedding, we've done one wedding so far, and it was in Gooding, and it was a Viking wedding. They reached out, said that they wanted us to come out, and everybody was dressed as Vikings, and they threw axes for 2 hours, and it was actually a really good time. They threw for the entire 2 hours we were there.
That's really awesome.
It was a good time.
So how far do you go? Are you just in Twin, or how far will you go?
No, so we'll go anywhere within reason. We do the Magic Valley. I'd like to do like up towards Sun Valley. We've done Buell, Hagerman, Gooding, Twin, obviously. There is a mobile trailer in Burley that offers it as well. We have had some inquiries for Burley, but we haven't branched out over there yet.
Okay.
But mainly just this Magic Valley area.
So it's getting a little darker out right now. So how are your hours? Are you able to throw when it's darker out? Or are you doing just like inside a big shed? How are we doing that?
Both. We have lights on the trailer that are each lane's lit up. We have a big spotlight on the side, so the outside's lit up. But we obviously, when it's cold out, would love to be inside. So we've been inside big shops. We've been in people's driveways, just in front of their house. So wherever you want us to park, we'll put the trailer.
And is there an age limit that you have to be to throw?
There is. So for the real axes, it's 15 and older. We're looking at maybe getting that changed next spring, but for right now, that's our age restriction. But we do have a kid-friendly setup that we run that can be ran inside the trailer or outside while the adults are throwing.
That's pretty awesome. So obviously we were signing waivers, we're doing all this other things. Are you giving kind of like a lesson to each person who needs to know how to throw the axe?
We do. We do a little tutorial beforehand if they need it. Most people that rent the trailer have thrown before. On the off chance that they haven't, I'll run them through what's comfortable for me. Everybody has their own style, so as long as they're safe about it, we don't really have a lot of guidelines for how they throw.
That's great. So this is like a family-friendly company.
Absolutely.
You have something for the little kids, you have something for everything. So how do your family feel about axe throwing? Are they all in and everybody goes with you?
Everybody's all in. Friends, family, my daughters love it. My stepdad helps me with almost all the events. My brother-in-law helped build it. So it's been kind of a family thing to start it. But we run it, for any event whatsoever. And my daughters go and they like to show off the kid axes if we do like community events. But so far, everybody's been really great about it.
That's great. So the wood out there, how often are you having to replace that to keep it fresh and able to throw?
It depends on if people can stick it or not. We typically will do about every 2 events, we'll have to change the boards out. If we're going somewhere where we know it's going to be heavy, I'll change them before we go just so they're fresh when we get there. But like community events, if we have 2 or 3 lined up, we'll just switch them as they need to be. If they crack or they split down the middle, we'll switch them out.
That's awesome. Do you have to keep them moist? And because I know that some people I've seen, like they spray their wood and it's like, is that helping them at all?
Yeah, so we do have spray bottles that we keep on the trailer that keep it, it softens the wood so the axes have a better chance of sticking.
That's pretty awesome. I know that I would need that. Mine would be probably like dipped in the water and then like
There are
thrown.
companies, there's companies that they soak them for days and days beforehand.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. So there's a wood shortage. Are you having an issue finding?
We weren't. I was pretty lucky just going to Lowe's and getting wood, but the last time I went, they were completely out. So I actually just bought a bunch of boards at Quality Truss and Filer, and they've don't seem to have any sort of shortage. So
That's great.
we keep a steady stockpile now.
That's good. I noticed that during the pandemic, a lot of places closed and stuff. So this gives more of an option if there is a place that's closed because you're outside and you're
Right.
able to still have an event and do something fun.
Right. And people love being outside. I think like that's the biggest thing we've gotten is all of our events, with the exception of the couple that we've done inside like a shop or something, all of them have been outside, and everybody gets to be outside, especially after the pandemic when you're all cooped up. But everybody just likes having a good time and being, whether it be 10 people or 30 people, whatever it may be at your function, everybody gets to throw. There's no time limit as long as it's within your rented time. If you want to throw for 20 minutes and then let somebody else throw, then you can throw for 20 minutes. So there's no restriction on how long you're on the trailer.
So are you renting in time blocks?
We do.
Okay.
So to start, we're doing a 2-hour minimum for rentals right now. And then anything over that, we run it hour per hour. If you book it like in advance, we have some from May that are already booked out that knew for sure that they wanted 3 or 4 hours. So we just booked it up front. And then we charge accordingly. So we try to only do 2-hour minimums just because 1 hour, it's not worth getting everything hooked up, driving over there, setting up just to turn around and leave.
Yeah.
So
Totally understand that. Perfect. So how do people get a hold of you if they want to book?
So they can call me on my cell phone. It's 208-421-4463. Or we have a Facebook page, Instagram page that are both just Twin Blades Axe Throwing, or our website is twinbladesaxethrowing.com.
Perfect. And are you booking through the winter, or are you kind of taking a break and then starting up again when the weather starts?
If people want us, we'll book it. We thought we might have some slower times, but it's proving to not happen. So if people want to throw axes, we'll come and help them out.
Perfect. And then final question. We ask everybody this. What is your favorite thing about the Magic Valley?
I guess that they're starting to adapt to all the new people and all the new businesses, and we've been greeted with open arms by every event we've gone to, every community event we've gone to, the city. Everybody's been phenomenal. Any questions we have or any events that we want to do, just the welcoming part, I guess, of the Magic Valley is what I like the most.
That's a great answer. Well, thank you. We're so excited to see you grow and watch how this is going to turn into an amazing, great, fun experience for everybody.
Thank you.
So congratulations, and thanks for letting us talk to you.
Thanks.
Yep.